I want to move on to Gabrielle Union. She reveals why she felt entitled to cheat on her first husband because she was paying all the bills. So she was married to NFL player, what's his name? Chris Howard, right? This was many years ago. They separated in 2005.
That ain't many years ago.
That's over 15 years ago.
Years ago.
Well, they separated.
Yeah,
They
well,
separated in 2005. So they got married in 2001. So that was over 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago. So according to her, she said, according to Union, she and Howard should have never got out of the dating phase. She opened up about being unfaithful in a relationship and why she felt entitled to cheat on him. So she's saying she felt entitled to cheat on him because she was basically paying all the bills. And, her father, growing up watching her father, he paid all the bills. So he felt as though, well, I could do what I want to do because I'm paying all the bills. So in her mind, oh, well, I'm paying on the bill, so I could do what I want to do. And he's already cheating, so I'm going to cheat too. But she acknowledged that we shouldn't even been married.
What's the phrase?
Huh?
What's the phrase?
Pay the cost to be the boss.
That's it.
Whether you're a woman saying that, so you're saying.
I mean, well, now that we have this equality fantasy going on, yeah, but it doesn't quite work out that way. And by the way, from handling many, many divorces over the course of my career as a lawyer, I'll say this: you had the counsel, counsel at law, counsel, same thing, and it was my experience that when you had a couple, typically when it all came out, the one that was accusing the other one of cheating most vigorously was usually the one that was cheating. In other words, the one that was making all the accusations.
They were cheating. They were doing their dirt too.
Doing the cheating, and
women cheat just like men do.
Oh yeah, whole bunch. I'm not putting myself in that category, but we used to laughingly refer to such phenomenon as how many marriages have you saved? Meaning the spouse.
Oh, have you saved?
Meaning the wife got mad at the guy because she thought he was running around.
And she called up the judge, honey.
Well, no, I'm not saying me, but somebody like me.
I saved the marriage.
They got it out of their system and they've been married for the last 25, 30, 35 years to the same guy.
Right.
Interestingly enough, when I went to college, they had
I don't want to go on it.
No, I mean, this is still going this way. They had these 5-year way relationships. It was a woman who wanted to be a professional woman. She had a gay friend she went shopping with and went to the plays and the theater with. She had a play brother that she used to hang around with and she would talk to, and they would discuss a lot of things, but she didn't have sex with him. She had an older guy she knew was married. She wanted him to stay married so he couldn't control her. And then she had the guy she would screw. But she didn't have the intellect.
She had a roster list. She had a roster.
Yeah, but she didn't have the simpatico with the guys she screwed with. And if you said, where are you going? I'm going out of town for a conference. But who are you going to say? None of your damn business. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here.
Right.
So she had these 5-way relationships. Now, she partied, screwed, had a good time. And then she picked carefully, objectively, some guy 2-3 years older than her who looked like he was going to be something. She married him. She used what she had learned in the process to finesse him. And that was in 1971, 1972. And they're still married, gray haired. One of them died of old age and the other one's connecting the life insurance benefits and everything else and all their children in college. And she would tell you, if you talk to her now, I got it out my system. I'm happy with the relationship with my husband. It ain't all about sex.
All right. I want to move on to this because we're going to do another show probably over the weekend expounding on that. Right.
Don't judge him, Joe Brown.